No. It just had to spin it around.
Okay.
The leg landed right there. But
Gotcha. Okay.
I got it. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Yeah.
So are we going to be ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm fired up.
You ready, live studio audience? Are we recording?
Yeah.
Live studio audience is ready?
I was expecting like a yell or like a yeah.
I mean, she nodded her head.
All right, cool.
All right, kick off the music.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to another episode of In Our Honest Opinion. I am Will, and joining me as usual is...
I am Marvin, and joining me as usual is...
I am Adam.
Hey! Adam, you want to host this episode?
Yes, he does.
Look
at his face. Look at that face.
You know what? I will.
So adorable.
I have to pull up the topic.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. In the meantime, though, while you get yourself set up there, Marvin,
What's up?
what are the beautiful things you got to say to the people?
They're beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Beautiful people. Yeah, that's...
And
yeah, we'll jump to that
I would
after
like
this
the beautiful
whole bit.
people to go ahead and give us a 5-star rating and written text for you, because that's going to allow us to go ahead and reach out there to all the fantastic other people that are also beautiful to give those
Digital hugs.
digital hugs.
Oh, that was good timing on that, by the way.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah,
so
well-
too.
He was ready.
I was.
He was ready for
Yeah,
it.
that was Spitfire.
Yeah.
All right, anyways, definitely do all that. Head over to inouronestopinion.com because that's where you can find all the links for everything that matters.
Yes.
All right, Adam, take it
All
away.
right, well, I think we should probably start off with comments.
Yeah.
That's the
we just
official-
relieved the text message.
That's the official comment.
No, I just wanted to hit
Is that just topic? But last episode, actually, you were doing that for, like, whenever we were switching
I
topics.
was doing that one.
Was that
Turn
one
the
for-
page.
Oh. Gotcha.
Sounds
almost
sounds like the doorbell to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it down. Jeez.
That's good.
Gosh.
Anyway, we do have one comment,
And
and
it's on
from-
YouTube.
It's from our good friend Opus Garza.
Hey, Mr. Garza.
Dart Zigzag, man of many names.
Hey, he is.
I'm start doing my buddy talks comments on here because I'm really bad about doing those online.
Really?
Because I do them in batches, like the episodes. I'm like, oh, I should have looked at the comments. Dang it.
But anyway, he
noob.
says he is a huge fan of the Resident Evil games. 5 was by far the best one for me. Eek.
Hey, that one was fun. Okay, the co-op. I was always
That's the
Sheva.
South Africa one, right?
Yeah, man,
Okay,
rocking
just
that
making sure.
Desert Eagle. Just blasting
yeah.
everybody.
But then
And
he
she
said,
did a flash kick.
He said, but nothing will be the experience I had playing Resident Evil 1 for the first time.
Yeah.
Those controls may be dated and stressful, but that was the point. It wasn't designed to be a first-person shooter. It was designed to get the players to yell and scream at the TV screen.
Yeah.
Always used to play it with the light off. Best way to play those games.
Nice.
I want them to do a remake of Resident Evil 1 remake.
And this stemmed from what was last week's topic that we actually did talk about this? It was
We were I said about picking up Resident Evil 2,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
and then it kind
Yeah.
of spiraled.
Did you see the
from
trailer
there.
for the Resident Evil 3
I
remake?
didn't. I saw
seen that.
images from it, and it looks
I watched
good.
it. It looks really good.
Yeah?
Resident Evil 3 and 5 are the only ones I actually played through. So that's a special place in my heart.
Sweet.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Stars.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I could not get into 5 personally, so
Because you didn't like killing black people. I appreciate that.
I like how that's the shift that took.
I appreciate that.
And it was, right? In Africa, of
Yeah.
course, it's just like it's unavoidable.
I
Yeah.
honestly didn't like the control scheme because I'm like, oh, this is Gears of War, and
I mean, it is an action game at that point.
yeah, and I wanted an actual horror video
Survival
game.
horror?
Yeah. And
Have you popped open Resident Evil 2 remake yet? You haven't even opened it?
I've opened it.
Okay. It hasn't. You haven't put it in yet?
So I opened it. I looked at the disc.
It's like, that's a good disc.
Yep. And I'm like, oh,
Then put it back on the shelf.
no instruction manual. Big surprise there.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And then I put it back.
And then
Nice.
what do you know?
Yeah. It's good. I like it.
So
Remember the V of December. That's where
was
that
from
comment
that
was
episode.
posted. Yeah.
Also known as the 5th.
Yeah, no. So it was purposefully like I named it as screwed up as possible because it's actually like the 5th of November. Yeah. So I was all like, screw it. It's dropping on the 5th, so let's call it the V. All right. Everybody kept calling it the iPhone X.
That's what it is.
I mean, yeah.
Shut up.
It's the iPhone. I don't look at all the gifs of iPhone X.
So a lot of people probably don't know that I actually do fix phones.
Mm-hmm.
What?
They don't?
I get a lot of calls for the iPhone X, Will.
Yeah.
And I will actually
And you
go,
don't correct them.
Well, no, I'll go and I'll
In
say
passing.
and I'll be like, "Oh, so you're looking for a screen for your iPhone 10?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a vendor, right, who for whatever reason calls me Willie. Right?
I'm gonna start calling you Willie and
Bro,
Billium.
it rubs me the wrong way.
Willie the Billium.
And
Episode
so
title. I'm rooting for it.
Willie the Billium. Go ahead and note it. And so what'll happen is that whenever I call her and she picks up, I'll actually like clearly state, "Hey, this is William with Palm." And so sure enough, like, "Hey, what's going on, Willie?" And I'm just all like, I said the whole name. Like I said the whole name. I didn't say Will. I said my whole name.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I've left her voicemails.
Yeah.
I've even sent her text messages. "Hey, this is William." And she says, "Hey, Willie."
Willie.
Yeah.
Well, Willie,
Willie.
we definitely feel for you there,
Willie,
man.
did you lose my
keep
number?
doing
Totally understand that, Willie.
'Cause you're
We're done
not
here.
anywhere.
Bonus points. I
Find you.
for anybody out there that calls William, if they start calling him Willie,
Yeah.
because you just put that out there. So
I
you
say
know
they
it's
got to
gonna
start calling
happen.
him Billium.
I have more respect for Billiam than Willie.
Willie.
Willie makes me sound like they're calling me a penis. That's what it is. And if you're going to call me that, then just call me by, Richard's short name, Dick.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say that.
Sure thing, Willie.
But you're a bigger dick, so you're Richard.
Mother.
So
It's too much fun.
let's do this. Adam, Willie, let's get this going.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Now you're guiding the ship. You want to host?
No.
You're.
Next.
That's good.
All right. So we actually had some big news. I think we'll save the one for the tail end.
Yeah,
For
jump
a big
around.
discussion.
Do whatever you need.
Yeah.
Well, no.
The Conjuring 3 title. I think we should save that for the end too.
Oh,
Well, the devil made me do it. But anyway, we had a pretty big announcement. Shazam 2.
Oh, I thought you said you're having the baby and you're keeping it, and it's yours.
He's the
No.
one that's carrying.
Yeah. All of those. Yeah.
Pat's the stomach.
Yeah.
I'm down to 260 now.
Nice. Congrats.
Boy, these numbers are dropping.
Nice.
So Shazam
Indeed.
2, are you guys fired up for this? Specifically because who knows where it's going to be set? Is
Yeah.
it in the DC
EU or not?
universe or whatever it is?
I don't know. I haven't
Worlds
seen
of
the first
DC.
one.
I think that's the official title for their universe.
Maybe they're gonna have it show up in Crisis on Infinite Earth.
In Crisis on
Whoa.
Infinite Earths, they
Yeah.
actually explain what happened to Smallville's Superman.
No, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of it. It was an article that I was reading, and I was all like, "Oop, don't want to spoil it." So,
No.
but I enjoyed Shazam. Did you guys watch Shazam?
I haven't seen it. I
I-
just said that. I
I
haven't
picked
seen
it
it.
up
What the heck?
on Sunday.
Oh, you picked it up?
I picked it up from Walmart and their little robot machine that shoots the thing out.
What?
I don't know what you're talking
you
about.
guys never. Okay, so you haven't
try to
done
avoid
a,
Walmart.
done a store pickup? Yeah.
Bougie.
There's like a
Live
giant,
studio audience has seen it.
Apparently so.
There's a giant machine when you go into Walmart now,
Hmm.
and that giant machine, you go and you scan your barcode. It makes a whole bunch of noise, and then you see the little door raise up, and then it slides out to you.
And it just gives you something randomly. Like
Yeah,
no.
Gives you your gift.
Damn it. It didn't need to be
That-
Oompa
that you
Loompas that come
purchased.
out and sing and dance as they give me my gift.
Wouldn't
I
that be
demand it.
hilarious? Like if they came out from behind the machine.
Yeah.
Oompa, loompa,
But yeah, the
loompity day.
machine is
you
pretty
got
cool.
Shazam and it's on the way.
Yeah.
Just imagine the kid that got stuck in the machine.
Yep. Violet, you're so Violet. Yeah.
And then you think something happened to that person, and like, no, it's just an average Walmart customer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Actually, that's,
Pretty much.
that's spot on.
You never know what you're gonna get there.
So you haven't seen it, but now you own
No.
it. Interesting. You haven't seen it at all.
No.
And what's
But-
crazy is I think you'd enjoy it.
I probably would. It's just other things came out and they got put on the back burner, and it's one of those things I just kind of forgot about. I haven't been on any planes
I
recently.
think you'd
to watch
enjoy it for the twist near the end, especially.
Yeah.
I think you may actually enjoy it just because it's different.
Yeah.
because it's not Marvel.
No, not even that. Because it's not even DC. It's just like it really did a good job, right, with the cast or whatever of these kids kind of get along with each other. And when it finally, like, I think when you look at the film overall, no. But when you look at the film overall, I think you get this definitely more of a sense of adventure, like for these kids.
So like what the Mandalorian's doing with Star Wars, the sense of adventure is there.
Yeah.
Instead of politics and trade wars.
Yeah. yeah. Although trade wars might be really good in this movie.
It's kind of relevant.
Shazam 2,
right
that's
now.
all it is. They're all
Tariffs and trade wars.
we need to get Amidala.
Yeah.
Who's that? But anyways, I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was. It turned out better than I thought it was going to be. And then enough that like I've watched it a few times.
All right. Well, I'll have to watch it at some point.
Oh.
Yeah. It's actually fired up on my Vudu as well.
Is it on your Voodoo?
Yeah.
Boom,
Yep.
boom. Watch it.
But
Okay. I'll check it out.
the other big question: did you watch Overlord?
No, I did not.
Yeah. You definitely need to get on that side.
I was just thinking about that yesterday when I was in the store. I was like, I need to watch Overlord.
So, excitement level on Shazam 2. You're excited. I'm
genuinely excited for it.
You went from 6 to midnight.
Maybe more from like 2 o'clock to. It was a long work day, so I went from like 2 o'clock to 2:45.
Gotcha.
I think I understand your reference.
Yes. It's a Watchmen. The end is nigh.
Yeah. The end is on your thigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm kind of, I don't know, mixed on the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, but then again, I haven't seen the first one, so I don't know if I'm going to be craving another Shazam movie.
Yeah.
That's true.
Watch it. Let's see if you guys can watch it by the time we get together again. For the next episode.
Yeah.
To kind of talk that one out because I'm very interested to hear how you guys.
Booked. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch a movie.
Overlord is what. Well, now you know what you're gonna have to set up for your bedtime watching. Start knocking it down 20 minutes at a time.
I go to sleep like right after this.
And you actually fall asleep?
Yes.
I don't do that. Usually it's like 20, 25 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm
so I'll
usually
watch a little
out,
bit of it. I'm like, hey, this is good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm done. It's a wrap.
So, we've all been watching The Watchmen.
Yeah,
I have been.
I'm caught up.
Some have been watching more Watchmen.
Okay, Usher, calm down.
Than the rest of us.
It's a deal.
You watch them.
Sound
Get ready
effects,
for
man.
that.
And Will, you're actually way behind.
I am. I think I'm only on episode 3. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
which is pretty.
Yeah, pretty bad.
That,
What are you
and
on,
that's
5?
like right before things start picking up.
Yeah.
Which one was the
7 was last night. Was this Sunday?
Okay, so I'm 6 through.
No,
I'm
8
I'm
was
through
on.
So then I'm through 7 because
Yeah.
I saw the big.
Yeah,
Reveal.
8 was the one that just happened.
Yeah, where you
9
find
is
out,
the last episode of the
where you
season.
find out the whole thing was taking place on Pandora.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Borderlands.
Oh, I forgot.
The better
one more
Pandora.
trailer.
And so it actually got ruined for you.
Yeah.
How did it get ruined?
Do we want to ruin it for everyone else?
I mean, I'm not going to say who, but
It's a big reveal.
yeah, but I mean, at some point they kind of let you know, or they when Dr. Manhattan gets revealed,
Yeah.
right? Like I don't think that was. I think that was unavoidable. I think early on in the season, I think even before the show came out, we were talking about
they
I
showed a
wonder.
trailer,
Yeah, exactly.
They
like,
showed
when
him in
we're
the
gonna-
trailer.
Yeah, well,
They showed him on TV kind of
Yeah.
at one point. I think even in the first episode. So I think that was kind of unavoidable. But then here we are now, where I guess like the character
to be
did get
free.
revealed, and when I saw it, and it was like on a quick scroll. It's not like nothing else was kind of related to that. I wasn't looking anything up, and sure enough, boom, there it was, and I'm like, oh. Well, now I have to watch because I'm afraid that come episode 9, whatever big reveal they end up doing at the end of the season is going to completely get ruined way quicker. And usually I'm pretty good at avoiding like spoilers through social media.
You can't be on social media, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if it's anything with the Mandalorian.
One of the I guess, most interesting things about it. This is like HBO's like big hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's like
Yeah.
7 million viewers on average.
Yeah.
Oof, nice.
Which I guess is more than what they thought was
was going to happen
this.
for it.
Oh yeah.
Who watches The Watchmen, right?
Well, I think
Apparently,
they might have
everyone
been.
but Will.
Marvin,
Continue.
is there a sound effect for this? There we go. And
A gong, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever.
It's still going.
I know it echoes.
And
Wow.
it's still going.
Wow.
Still. And it's on.
So I wonder if HBO was expecting this to be a big success, specifically because the movie wasn't. Not only that,
The book was, though.
right, but the actual movie, I mean, it was kind of like a minor hit.
Yeah. It's a cult. It has a cult following.
Yeah, it definitely grew in its audience.
But this definitely is
Really
tying
did.
more to the book. So,
And I think they kept clarifying, or not clarifying, but stating that early on.
Yeah.
They're like, this is based off the book, not the movie.
and it makes more sense because of all the stuff that's kind of happening, which you'll see in episode 8
yeah.
but also,
and in some of the previous episodes.
and another reason of why I think HBO might have been, I guess, not excited for it or wondering if it was going to be a success was the Lindelof factor.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he had the leftovers.
Leftovers
Well,
was amazing, man.
I know,
loved
but nobody watched it. That's the problem.
3 people watched it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say 3 of the most important people that matter to me. So I think that's all that matters. You're welcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I'm glad that it got that people are watching this. However, I wonder if we're going to get a season 2 or what. It's supposed to be a self-contained story, and at that point, if we do get another season, are we going to? I don't know. Is it going to be diluted? Is it going to be too much?
You mean, is it going to do what happened to Westworld?
By the second season, yeah. I mean, it could. It could.
Because Westworld season 2 had an amazing beginning, which lost me really quickly.
It really did.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I agree with you guys on
I'm going to have
that.
to go back and
So-
watch that again soon, though.
So it makes me wonder, is Watchmen going to suffer the same fate?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Specifically, too, because I know people hate Lindelof, but he said he's kind of probably going to be out if they do another season.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
catch that.
he said that he would want to pass it off to somebody else potentially.
We get Ryan Johnson in and just destroy it.
Oh, good God. Could you imagine?
Our favorite,
Yeah.
our favorite director. We just love the guy so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan, you know, I still got to watch that Knives Out movie. Supposedly that thing's amazing.
Yeah, because there was no setup beforehand. If anyone else touches it prior to him, he needs to destroy it.
Yeah.
Just can't
Yeah,
wait.
I guess. And that makes sense, right? Because that's
Yeah.
how Looper worked. Like,
Yeah.
Looper was great.
Yeah.
Hopefully he makes sequels to Knives Out, Forks Out, Spoons Out.
Sporks out.
Yeah.
Let's ask Forky.
Yeah.
Spatulas out. I mean, it's just it's ripe for a universe.
Yeah.
It's right for a universe. Hell no.
But anyway, we should get on. Left 4 Dead VR.
That.
Yes.
I
So-
mean, you guys are probably excited for it. I'm a little mixed on it because I don't.
Because you hate what's his name from
Gabe?
Valve. Yeah. You hate
Gabe Newell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not his personal project, so he should just embrace Left 4 Dead and its
No, because
amazingness.
he just rakes in money. He just sits there and money just comes to him.
Well, I mean, yeah, it happens. But you know how much fun it would be if the 3 of us would be playing Left 4 Dead?
Bro, I kid you not. So I think last episode, right, Adam and I, we said that like Oculus, right? Like
Yeah.
we want one.
Yeah.
Marvin, you said 200, right?
150.
Yeah, but then,
Was it 150?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then.
But you had to come up with like.
But we're
Yeah,
coming up with the
we're-
extra
we're-
50
we're
bucks if
coming
it's
up
at
with the
200.
50 bucks,
Yeah.
and then we were joking that
Yeah.
it would have been 100 then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. If this is actually like a real thing and it's going to be on the Oculus, I might end up owning an Oculus a whole lot sooner than I want
Yeah,
to.
but which Oculus
To
is it
never
gonna be
play.
on? It's going to be on the PC one, not necessarily the
The
Quest. right?
standalone one, I don't know, honestly.
Because the Quest is what I'm interested in, but I do know that it's scaled down compared to what the regular Oculus is.
I think they can pull it off, and then just to be lost in that world.
But one of the things about it though is that most of the time it's not full vision, full movement.
It's not.
Like
I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna read it up on this quest thing a little bit
I
more.
haven't
Okay,
looked up
so-
on Oculus stuff, so.
So for example, Doom
Teach us your ways, VR owner.
Doom VFR.
Uh huh.
That game actually, you would almost like a point and click. Like you would go and you would push forward and then you would move.
Oh.
And then you would just go and like look, do the head movements and you could look around.
Is the Oculus Rift
And as far as I know, it didn't have full movement because of the fact that it would make you nauseous.
Yeah, motion sickness.
Yeah. And so it makes me wonder with Left 4 Dead, with as chaotic as what that can be.
Yeah.
How is that going to... I mean, and plus you're going to have to sit in a chair and spin around probably.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, so I don't know how this is going to translate.
Yeah.
So the Oculus.
I mean, it's great in theory, but...
So I'm looking for to see like what it is, and it says that the Oculus Quest is completely wire free, whereas the Rift, I guess, is the full like PC version or whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not.
But
That one you're strapped in.
I was going to say the regular Oculus, don't you have to have like cameras or something set up too?
I have no idea.
That I didn't see either.
I thought you had to have some kind of like camera or sensor set up for like the full movement.
Holy crap! So the Quest uses 4 sensors, 1 in each corner of the headset. Meanwhile, the Rift relies on 5, 2 in the front, 2 on the side, and 1 at the very top of the headset. Jesus, there's a lot to look at here. All right, let's keep scrolling right through they're both the same price? Damn. No tether to see, no jump in recommended PC specs. It's got a higher refresh rate for the Rift. The additional sensors and then the updated touch controls. Both of them have that. So it's an OLED display though on the Quest. No, on the Quest, is that what it is? The standalone one, yeah.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, but the slower refresh rate makes sense because the OLED stuff has a slower refresh rate than standard like LCDs and LEDs.
See, so like this article, I guess, was doing like a back and forth, and it's got like the refresh rate, right? Refresh rate is a little bit higher on the Rift. Both of them have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. A lot of the same things actually. Looks like as far as tech built in. It says that it's really going to be dependent on, I guess which one you want to lean more towards, because the other one it's the PC that's kind of powering it.
Right.
And it's so it has a significant display update over the Rift, or I mean over the OLED one.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I don't know. I really don't know how Left 4 Dead is going to play out on that.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if it's full motion, either way, Left 4 Dead is an amazing game as it is. You didn't like Left 4 Dead, did you?
It was okay.
Yeah.
But then again, I didn't play it online. I just played
the single
solo.
player. Oh yeah, no.
I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed the.
You gotta play that co-op, or at least.
I was
the
gonna say,
co-op is 75% of the fun. Sorry to cut you off.
And
Go ahead.
And I know that, but I don't care for online stuff that much. But I did like the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And
countdown, and then all of a sudden everyone starts going.
Yeah, I enjoyed that stuff with the game. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, if this happens and that the Quest gets down to a reasonable price, I'm definitely jumping on board for both. And yes, we will play. Out of all the things that I don't play, I would totally play the hell out of that.
Yeah.
And in VR, when we read that topic or whatever, that headline, immediately I remembered your comment on whenever you play whatever it was on the PlayStation VR, that like you said that you crank the audio
crank
up
it
and
up,
everything, that you block the world out around you. I'd totally do that.
No joke. I will get so lost in like the PlayStation VR when I use it.
Yeah.
Because I completely seal myself away from the world.
It's like sensory deprivation.
Yeah. And it's, somebody goes and like will tap me on the shoulder or something.
And you're like, what part of the game is this?
No, it'll like scare me.
Yeah.
Like it'll make me jump.
Yeah.
Because
Because you're not in that world, and all of a sudden it's a new sensation that doesn't quite match up.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, it's actually cool to experience that.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down to play that.
But yeah,
for sure.
I'm actually looking forward to Twin Peaks VR. So
Did you just add and delete something?
Yeah, I think it might be a satirical article.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's like an onion.
That's why I dropped it. I was like, oh, that's not real. I looked at some other stuff. I was like, this isn't real.
Something was there and now it's gone.
But it's one of those things. I wish it was real.
Bro, if it was real, that would have been awesome. I fact checked, so.
So
Nice.
we're all watching The Mandalorian, and
Yeah,
I
we
guess
are.
the breakout star here is Pedro Pascal. I mean, we saw him in Game of Thrones. He was in Kingsman 2,
Yep.
and I guess he's John Wayne's son. I mean, this is the first time I'm hearing of this. I don't know. This is what
That's the way that I know. That's why I worded it, which
So-
awesome. So he's not John Wayne's son.
Yes. Okay.
But Pedro Pascal's actually hardly ever in this, or was hardly ever in the suit. They said most of it was just voiceover work.
which kind of sucks.
What's her face that directed Chastain, right? Directed episode 3? Jessica Chastain?
No.
No,
it was
you're thinking-
Bryce Dallas
Yeah,
Howard.
her. Sorry. Confused.
it
But
was episode
her,
4.
she actually
Yeah, it
said
was
that
episode 4.
that one. She said in an interview that she didn't even like meet Pascal at all throughout like that whole episode, filming that whole episode.
That's
he a prima
really
donna?
disappointing.
Yeah, but the person who's actually in the suit more often than not is John Wayne's son, which I think is very
okay.
interesting. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, right? I mean, John Wayne, I think, is known for westerns, and that's essentially what Star Wars is. And I think that makes a little bit more sense now, like with the way he carries himself.
Only
it's that whole
this Star Wars. is Western.
this, but it's that whole gunslinger vibe or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was like a cool little tidbit of information, and also interesting that Pascal just isn't in there.
Yeah, it's disappointing because I'm like, man, he's doing a great
I
job.
mentioned something about that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, and now we found out he's not really doing it.
Nope. He comes in and does voiceover work after, which still, by the way, is, I mean, credit to him because he sounds like he's in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it's the
It just sounds.
it's the filter.
I'm saying the way that he delivers the lines, right? Like whenever you're like out of breath after, doing something, or whenever you're,
I should hope he can do that
sitting or
because he's a
whatever.
paid actor.
he is, but how many voiceovers or dubs have you heard where like the voice doesn't quite match up with what's happening? And so it's cool that like
Martin in Bad Boys 3.
yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Man, whoever's playing Martin Lawrence in Bad Boys 3 is doing a great job.
Yeah.
He looks a little rough. He doesn't quite look like Martin.
I agree.
Should have got someone who looked more like Martin.
Hey, Martin. Martin. So yeah. But yeah.
I mean, I gotta say I'm disappointed in that though.
Yeah.
file a complaint with
Oh, he was on rehearsals for something else.
Bryce Dallas. Yeah. I actually a project that he's doing with Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
I almost screwed up the name again. Sorry about
I mean,
Chastain sounds like an interesting porn name.
The
Chastain.
Yeah.
So the reason you're confusing the two is because of the red hair.
Maybe.
That's probably why.
Probably.
Brendan Wayne and Lateef Crowder.
Ooh. Yeah, Brandon, right? Brendan.
So which one is John Wayne's son?
I think it's the black guy.
Probably. That makes sense. What do we do?
Oh, I thought you told me to pause.
Oh, no. I said probably.
No, you're like,
Yeah, I know. It's
Oh, no. Oh, my bad. I was shaking to undo. I put in a note. I was putting in a new topic.
terrible.
and
My fault.
a celebrity I know we're all big fans of,
Uh-oh.
an actor. He may be retiring.
Oh.
William Daniels?
Jack Black
Oh.
Who's black?
may be retiring
So,
at the ripe age of 50. He decided it's
50?
time.
is he? Yeah, I was about to say, is he actually
So
50?
supposedly
Sweet
he's
Jesus.
coming up on 50 or something like that.
Okay.
So he's thinking of the Brad Pitt way of looking at things.
Yeah.
Brappy.
And he's got, I guess his next film here is Jumanji.
And that's the thing. Dude, all the Jumanji sequels.
Jumanji 3, climbing up that tree.
Oh, my gosh. Jumanji 4, Freddy's coming through that door.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Personally, I don't mind him. I know Will's not a fan of Jack Black.
Overall, I'm not.
I understand he gets annoying after a while,
Yeah.
but I do like Tenacious D. So
Yeah. Yeah. The only role that I genuinely did enjoy Jack Black in was, can you guess?
that one where he's taking
School of Rock?
pictures of the birds.
No.
The wrestling one?
No.
Nacho
it's-
Libre? No.
No.
Oh,
it's-
no.
It's the
Shallow
Ben,
Hal?
It's the Ben Stiller movie.
Yep. Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder.
I found him hilarious in that movie.
He was stoned out of his mind
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. And
He was all right in The Cable Guy in his cameo limited.
I got to rewatch
Stuff.
that movie. I don't remember most of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. And then the
I haven't
movie,
seen that movie in a long
I
time.
haven't
about-
seen the entire
How about
movie.
the movie High Fidelity?
And I
wasn't
forgot
that
he
bad
was
in
in
that?
that.
And he talks about Evil Dead too. So
Isn't that what's his? Oh, that's why he made his way into your heart.
that's pretty awesome.
Oh,
That's all he
good.
needed.
I like how this list continues to bounce around with.
It's a living document.
Yeah, it really is though. Yeah.
But anyway, one thing I wanna tack on to another topic.
Shoot.
So we have Final Fantasy VII Remake will be a
Yes.
PlayStation exclusive until 2021.
Exactly 1 year.
Ooh.
And they're not saying what else is coming out on. So a lot of speculation is it's going to be on the
Everything.
new consoles.
Switch. Oh, that makes sense.
Nope.
Mm.
But like a year to the day of
Really?
exclusivity.
Really? Is that?
It's pretty good, but then
Are the new consoles coming out next year? They are,
They're
right?
going to start, yeah.
yeah, I was thinking though, like when
It's
that
a holiday.
console
2020 of December of 2020 is the PlayStation 5.
Okay, so
So
expect
when-
the next Xbox.
when that exclusive
Yeah.
run runs out, I mean, are they going to release like a souped up version for the new systems?
Probably
Probably not.
8K support.
You don't think?
I doubt it.
You don't think Square will have something in their back pocket to?
No, because they're
come
too
out?
busy working on the continuation of the series since it's episodic.
I think they may have another team that would keep it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna
That,
add
that would
something
probably
else on there.
release like a brand new version. It has like 20 minutes of extra stuff.
I doubt it. They're going to wait until it's probably all said and done, and then they'll go ahead and do it then.
I was just thinking
Because they want to make you buy all of them first, and then they want to make you rebuy them all
Well,
when
I'm
it has a
just-
special edition.
I'm just trying to think of the way they mined the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Mhm.
The way they did that with that, I
Yeah.
think they might do that with Final Fantasy VII.
I wouldn't be
I can go.
surprised, but they're not going to. I think they're going to. Are you talking about how they had the international version?
Well, they had that, and then they came out with Kingdom Hearts. They had the story so far, so
Yeah. Yeah,
You-
'cause I know
like, I
if
don't know.
the reason I don't think it's going to work like that is because the international version or like the remix versions were the Japanese one. Like the changes that they had in the Japanese one when they went, okay, we're going to go ahead and repackage this and do another version of that.
and
Gotcha.
And it's worldwide on
that
when they're doing the
that
release.
was one of the things that actually I guess was off-putting about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Like I was about a year or two late to Kingdom Hearts, and
Oh,
I played like half of the first game,
Yeah.
and it was great. I really liked
I
it.
enjoyed it at the time.
But then they came out with that one on the Game Boy Advance. They had the one on the DS or whatever, and
Yeah.
then it's like getting spread all across.
well,
us.
those
It's
are
like,
different. Those weren't like remakes of the game.
Didn't they also have a
they,
mobile
they,
phone?
They were
like a
actually
mobile version?
continuations of the
Yeah, it's
story.
an actual
which
continuation of
it's
the story.
like- it was like way too much.
And I think 3 actually came out way too late, honestly. But
Yeah, I
going
agree.
back and replaying through those, that's a little cringy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's all a little bit cringy.
I thought there was a mobile phone version, but I guess not.
There was
there was a game for
Recoded
phones.
was mobile, and they re-released it. I think on
Oh.
3DS.
The hell? There's a Disney Frozen Adventures game?
But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. But with that though, the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh, they're gonna milk the crap out of
How?
it.
Moving on with exclusivity
Yeah.
on systems. How about? And I know you guys aren't going to have any interest in this game. However, it's interesting to me.
Okay.
The new MLB The Show
Mm-hmm.
is going multi-platform
Okay.
by 2021.
Okay.
It's a Sony game.
Oh, is it? I had no idea.
Yeah, Sony makes that.
Huh.
And they signed a deal with
didn't know that.
with MLB, and now they're going to start bringing it, I guess, to other consoles.
Interesting.
So
Oh yeah. There's,
So while we may not be interested in that game, I think it's interesting that Sony's gonna attempt something like this to, like, say, work on an Xbox or even a Switch or something.
It's funny you say that because I'm not sure if you guys are aware that Nintendo had a indie thing today.
Another conference?
Yeah,
Really?
for indie games, and there's a game called Dauntless, which is modeled after Monster Hunter, which I think is a free-to-play game. Mm-hmm. But that's going to be able to cross-platform with other things as well, and continue on with your actual save data.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Muy interesante.
And it's available today.
How much?
I think it's free $99.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
just Instagram.
Yeah.
Hi,
just Instagram. Hi.
You know, the IGs.
What
hi,
up?
hi, Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. Like,
It is, and I think it's interesting that we're getting to a point where it seems like that you're just picking what console you may be
You prefer.
most comfortable with,
yeah.
and that things are potentially going to go more multi-platform at that point,
Yeah.
and they could very well be first-run titles from a studio, which is
Yeah.
something I never thought we would see.
That's pretty crazy. Not gonna lie.
But we got some very, very important stuff.
I feel sarcastic, but
Well, it
Yeah.
is because I absolutely hate this. The Conjuring 3 title.
Such a good title.
The Conjuring, the devil made me do it.
so that's legit. That's the actual name for the
The Conjuring Crooked Man Returns.
The Conjuring. The devil made me do it.
Yeah.
Like that's like legit.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. You are correct.
And then what's Patrick Wilson?
Yeah,
Swayze?
they're all back.
That's a different ghost.
Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga, and whoever else shows up. I'm sure Annabelle will be there.
Annabelle.
I don't know. The
still
nun will
haven't seen
probably
that
make an
one.
appearance.
Ugh,
The
that movie is such trash. Isn't that getting a sequel? Like I think that one got greenlit for a sequel rather quickly.
The Nun 2?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
Hey, hello, American Slacker podcast.
Did I tell you that I watched The Nun? Did I tell you guys that I watched that?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I saw The Flying Nun back in the day.
Good for you.
I just listened to that episode of
Yeah?
your buddy talk.
Nice.
Your brother was talking about the
Nice.
Flying Nun. Yeah,
I just listened
So
to your
I'm catching
Hellboy
up.
review. I was like, ooh.
It's not a good movie.
Yeah,
That's
no,
unfortunate.
I did actually listen to that one as well.
It's not
Yeah,
good.
Hellboy did not pan out well.
That's a bummer.
We're experimenting right now. We're on Instagram Live or whatever. American Slacker
Oh,
podcast
nice.
is one that has actually shouted us out a few times.
What's
so
going on?
Hello.
hello to them, and then
BuddyTalksPodcast.com.
and there goes the live studio audience.
Nice. Nice.
Is this extremely meta for you?
This is.
In the episode. That's funny. Anyways,
That's cool.
Yeah. I figured we'd just mess around with it a little bit. But anyways, keep going. My bad.
You're gonna give people motion sickness.
Conjuring terrible.
Oh, you're
The Nun.
Be able to cross.
Whoa.
What?
You pulled it up.
I
Cross
forgot my
streams?
laptop was never crossed the stream.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly,
We just
never.
did.
Yeah, we did.
So you finally saw The Nun.
I saw The Nun. I didn't care for it.
Well, yeah.
I watched it like late night. I saw it was on HBO.
Yeah.
And I watched it. I don't know, like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I was struggling to stay awake through it.
Use
I mean,
it as like a lullaby to go to sleep. Like, man, I can't sleep. Let's watch this horror movie.
Yeah. Well, Nicole was sleeping. I was
I know her.
watching it. So.
No, and what sucks is it and I don't I know that the first Conjuring film or whatever kind of set up these like camera angles, but they got played up so badly by the time I saw The Nun that everything. Hey, look, I know that guy, Artful Gent. He's also a familiar face.
What?
Yeah. But anyways, he's that's another one where like every jump, scare or whatever,
Yeah.
you knew was coming because the camera did the same exact motion every time.
Tell you what.
Nothing
man.
there, pan again,
Yeah.
something there. I'm
I'd say-
fairly positive it's 100% of the time.
It did it
Yeah,
proper.
It,
Buddy Talks joined.
it,
Hello, Buddy Talks.
it was not good.
No.
No. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was just
No, it was terrible.
incredibly average
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing because I really like the first two Conjuring films.
Yeah.
And
I enjoyed them.
Conjuring 3, I think, has one of the worst titles known to man.
But
I mean, it's a bad title. I would have just preferred the Conjuring,
Conjuring Est.
Conjuring 3. Just
The
call it
Conjuring
that.
3.
The most conjuring.
More conjured.
Yeah.
More conjuring that's ever been conjured.
Conjuring visits.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one.
But yeah, I mean,
like that
it's
one.
just the title's very cheesy.
Yeah.
Dangerously cheesy. Conjuring 3. That would have been a better title.
That one you to take home.
I mean, it's
I own it on
it's
Blu-ray.
It's very cheesy.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well.
whatever. I'm sure it'll be decent.
Mm.
Even though it's being directed by, I think, the guy that did The Nun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No.
yeah, James Wan is retiring right now.
Yeah.
He's
Another one.
He's
got.
gonna do more trench sequences.
I was gonna say he's got too many trench scenes to shoot.
Yeah. James Wan, if this makes it to you for some sort of freak accident, I just want to make it clear that we don't need more trench scene films. Really, it's okay.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the best part of Aquaman, dude. I haven't even seen Aquaman,
And you know,
but
that's
it's
your
the
favorite part?
best part of Aquaman.
I disagree.
If it's like people are inspired
Did you screenshot that
to
from
see,
this?
I don't know
Yeah,
what
is
you're
that what
talking
you
about. I don't know what.
Yeah. Anyways.
Anyway, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it based off the title.
Samesies.
But one thing that I am not looking forward to as well, and this is great for me to host this episode because
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of the topics.
That's awesome. That's why it's so good.
Hello, buddy dogs.
The Witcher.
Oh.
The
Yes!
Witcher. Marvin and Will, both you guys are looking forward to The Witcher. I
Yeah.
could care less about it.
You could care. You mean you could not care less? Or
I
you
could not care
So you
less.
can care a little bit less.
Yeah, I was about to say. So there's
I-
a little bit of interest. There's what you're saying is that there's hope.
I'm reaching
No.
for anything
Yeah.
I can.
No.
Let me just ask you a question.
I'm not looking forward to The Witcher.
Gotcha.
But
Looking forward to The
why?
Witcher. Yeah.
Because I didn't play the games.
Oh,
I didn't either.
And I don't think I'm really interested in the story that's being played out.
I'm hoping it comes out and he loves it, and it's gonna be like how I was with Persona 5.
I'm pretty sure.
Just
I'm pretty
completely-
sure
Yes.
I won't watch it.
It's
I
gonna
think
happen.
you'll watch the
he's
first
like,
episode.
I need to go to sleep, and then he's gonna put it on, and then he's gonna come in next podcast dressed up like Geralt from Rivia.
So here's that's
A
messed up.
full on like white wig.
Yeah, it's like, what you doing? I'm a witcher.
So here's right two of the reasons why I hope this is successful. Right, one, I'm interested in it. Obviously, I bought the game and I haven't played it yet. Sorry about that. But the premise, at least, right, it piques my interest. But then, secondly, right, if this is very successful, you know what could happen?
Henry Cavill will
Maybe
never be Superman again.
will actually push forward another Superman.
Whoa.
Not with
Okay,
him.
so I'm gonna watch The Witcher
Because
now.
Supergirl is gonna be
Because the thing is that
It's-
right, they're gonna try and ride the wave of like that popularity again. They're gonna be like, oh well, everyone likes this guy, everyone wants to. Let's go ahead and push another movie out.
Yeah, but did anybody not really like Henry Cavill? I mean, they didn't like the interpretation.
I think there's a sheer
but I don't
50-50.
think there was ever anybody that said, you know what, that guy sucks.
No, you're right,
I
but
mean, it's the material that was given to him.
but I think that once once he's kind of in the spotlight again, I think that's where they'll try and push that forward.
How about this? Remember when you said
Because
about
they're thieves.
remember when you said about Black Adam being in the
What about White Adam?
like the he's right here.
Found him.
Man, you know what?
Hashtag Black Adam is right here.
You know what's bad is it now people know I'm a white guy.
Yeah, they didn't know that before.
They're still not.
Black
It'd be
Adam
vitiligo.
is right here. Is that the name of this episode? Black Adam is right
I
here.
thought it was Willie the Billium.
Oh yeah, we're gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
No, but we let's see.
I gotta wave another one. Hello, Sada.
Yes. Hi. Anyway, yeah, I just cover my face.
No, don't.
But no, what I was saying about was the DC universe or Worlds of DC, whatever it's being called.
I think Worlds of DC.
The Black Adam movie is being like produced in that, right?
Yeah.
That's being produced within that.
Yeah, because it is incorporating Shazam. So,
how about this? The Rock is in it, right? He is Black Adam.
He is.
Okay, so why is this a good thing?
No, he's Dwayne.
No.
He's Mulatto Adam.
Just think a moment.
Caramel Adam.
Just think a moment,
Okay.
because I heard this story and I think it's actually a good story. Henry Cavill is represented by The Rock's ex-wife, who represents The Rock.
Okay.
The management.
Yeah.
So you don't think that The Rock and her would have that kind of pull to have WB usher in a new deal or something with Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
I think it's a
I
possibility.
think that is a possibility. I didn't know that
So
that
it's
was
a
a
good thing.
This is why Adam's on this podcast, because he knows way too much of this extra
Allegedly.
stuff. You should have seen the hate in Marvin's eyes.
I'm
just
just
now.
going to say that
No,
every time.
I just heard the story, and I think it's actually a good possibility that he could.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I think that does work in their favor
Yeah.
quite a bit. And if I'm being honest, I think even though Mr. Dwayne, the Rickety Rock Johnson or whatever, says that he kind of does it for like the acting chops or whatever, I think he totally look forward to the opportunity of him kind of going head to head with another dude who's like, huge too.
Right, and
Because Cavill's not a short guy.
and
last I checked.
that's another thing that makes me wonder if he's going to push to have Cavill
Yeah.
in the Black Adam movie.
Yeah. And then what's his name with his muscle suit?
Shazam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Levi, Sean Levi? No.
Yeah, Zachary Levi.
Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
That's it.
I was just gonna say, what was that show that he was on?
Chuck.
Chuck, yeah.
It was Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck himself. We got static.
Charles.
Wow.
That is
You hear
weird.
it?
I don't know where that's coming from.
I don't hear any static.
Just me? What?
Oh. I know what it is. Yeah, don't worry about it.
The water running
Yeah,
out there?
I was picking that up.
Oh.
Oh.
It's weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds fuzzy.
You're fuzzy.
Yeah, you are fuzzy.
My face is fuzzy.
Fuzzy
right now,
wuzzy.
yeah.
Because you're Geralt or Rivia.
Yeah, I'm prepping.
Yeah.
You guys made my phone think you were trying to activate Siri.
Yes.
So, but before we move on, I got a stupid story. You were saying about Geralt, like
Geralt.
Geralt.
It is Geralt, isn't it?
That's Geralt.
Oh,
Geralt.
It's a pronoun.
I think I thought it was Geralt as well initially, but then I heard it or read something.
I want to say it's Geralt.
Well, thank you for correcting me, but yeah, I'm growing the beard in prep.
Exactly.
And you said I had this white patch of beard on
Yeah.
my beard. I was at the Florida Mall, and you know how they have like the little like the little stands and stuff for
Yeah.
the people like, hey, buy my stuff.
Yeah.
Lady offered to paint my beard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because she's like, sir.
How'd you feel about that?
Well, she's there like, sir, and then I'm like, what? And then she's like with like a mascara brush. I'm like, what? And then she goes like this and points to my chin.
You should have just looked at her and
Wow.
then walked away.
And then I went and I said, no, I'm good, thanks. And I was wondering how bad that would have turned out. Like if it would have been like, I was wondering if it would just be like a patch of like just like jet black,
Yeah.
like not blended well
Oh,
at
that
all.
was perfect. That would be perfect.
My kids keep teasing me, right? Because I've always been a huge fan of like having gray hair. Like
Yeah.
I know at some point it's going to happen. I have nothing against. And you know what's crazy? So when I was younger, I was a lot more into like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And across a lot of anime, and I think even across a lot of like Japanese culture, at least
Yeah.
back when I was younger, white hair, gray hair, like that
Yeah.
was a thing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I think that
They always had a black character that had like white or
Yeah.
grayish hair.
Yeah, and I
it
think
looked cool.
I think that kind of influenced that some,
Yeah.
right? Where it's just all like, oh well, if that's eventually what it's going to look like, then
Yeah.
I'm okay, right?
Yeah.
So like as like my gray hairs and stuff come in or whatever, like I don't care, and my kids are like, really, like you really want it all? And I go, wait till this beard,
Like Steve Martin.
wait till this beard is all gray, white and gray hairs. I was all like, woof, I'm gonna look vicious.
Yeah.
And my daughter, she's 13, like, there's something wrong with you.
That's funny.
It's like, you're right. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, how did it make me feel? It made me laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
And then also, it's like, oh man, it's like I feel like I haven't had enough time with my beard to like be like
yeah, that's right. You were clean shaven for a very long time.
like regular, time with it, and now it's growing out white.
And you're looking a little slimmer. You're not exercising, are you?
I'm looking slimmer now.
Yeah.
I'm not
Are
exercising.
you sure about that?
I'm just
look
eating.
a little
Or
scrawny.
I'm not eating. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably
No.
that's the only reason why I've lost weight.
Yeah, it's just it's
Working
bag of combos,
excessively
yeah.
physical and then not eating
yeah,
that much.
it's I'm on the anorexia and bulimia
Gotcha.
program.
Girl, me too.
Yeah.
All right.
At least it's not that being broke program where you just can't afford
Hashtag
food.
fit life.
No, I can definitely afford food. I just don't eat.
Or Peloton. Yeah.
You trying to tell
You
me
know
I'm
what?
fat this holiday?
You know what, Will? That is what I'm doing right now.
Peloton?
It's the
Yeah,
Peloton.
you got Peloton.
Yep. That
The
was-
domestic abuse bike. Hey, baby, lose weight.
Yeah.
Thanks.
She says that to me all the time, and I'm like, why?
Entonces.
Entonces.
But
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't know. The Witcher. Going back to The Witcher.
Yeah, that.
I'm not looking forward to it. So I mean, I'm glad for you guys. Maybe I'll watch the first episode. If it's scary, maybe I'll turn it on before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for keeping that the topic.
Oh yeah.
Keeping that on
I
the
was
front.
like, that's not what I typed, but I'm keeping that.
I read it again, read it one more time, and I was like,
Yeah.
is that right?
Well,
And then I read yours after, and I was like, oh, okay, good man.
yeah.
we might as well jump into that one because
Yeah.
it's a very
I have the
luscious subject.
list.
Do you?
Oh, do you?
I have the list.
Okay. Well, we're gonna name it off right now.
Yeah.
It looks like 12 titles are coming to the movies that made us.
Yeah.
So I guess
He wants to at least do.
So I guess that's what the season like 2, 3, 4. I mean, how many are going to be?
Like, they usually
it's
do
only
4
4.
per season, so
Yeah.
Okay.
that's at least
3 more seasons.
3 more seasons.
Yeah.
All right. So what are those titles?
The first one he has is Aliens.
Okay.
Not Alien, but Aliens, the
Yeah.
sequel.
That makes sense. Let's
That's
be
good.
honest.
Breakfast Club.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big one.
All right.
Pretty Woman.
Walking down the
Yeah.
street.
Terminator.
Okay. First one. Yeah.
The first one, yeah. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Okay.
Clueless.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd
Yeah.
watch that for sure.
Pulp Fiction. I would love to see
Okay.
that.
Yeah. I think any Tarantino film,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest, but
Dune.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The original
Original.
there?
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Which one?
So,
The original Dune.
Okay.
You know what? And I want to see that one because I'm a huge David Lynch fan,
Yeah.
and I want to hear more about the disaster.
That movie doesn't get
Yeah.
talked about a lot, so I would
I
be
love
really
Dune.
interested to see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yep.
And
I'm
by the way, if you ever want to see the extended one on
Yeah.
Blu-ray, I got that, man.
Nice.
Do you?
That's like 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's like 3.5
Yeah,
or something
it's
like
long,
that.
yeah.
Thank you.
It's a Japan. That was the one I imported from Japan.
Wow.
Yeah.
You and your imports.
Your
you are so
your speed parts
fast
for your
and
car.
furious.
Yeah, is there,
Hi.
well, it was one of those things I'm like, is this thing region free?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm ordering it.
Nice.
Princess Bride.
Oh, okay.
Batman from '89.
Yes.
Good.
Blade Runner
Okay. Hey, I like that movie too. Yeah, for sure.
and RoboCop.
Oh,
I think all those titles. I've seen except for Breakfast at Tiffany.
Breakfast at Tiffany. I think I've seen. I think I've seen the whole film, but not in one sitting. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces.
That's like me with It's a Wonderful Life. I haven't seen the whole thing in one sitting.
I think I've seen It's a Wonderful once for an
Yeah.
entire sitting, and then never again after that.
I mean, it's the same with A Christmas Story for me. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion.
I know. Will hates it.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Oh,
so.
It's a Wonderful Life.
No, A Christmas Story.
Oh, well, you're a bitch, so that's all right.
That's
so
good.
it's the second time Marvin has said that to you tonight.
It's all right, Willie.
That was good. That was good. Well done. Well done, sir.
I'm not offended. It doesn't
I
hurt
mean,
me.
it was pretty much as soon as you came in
Yeah.
through the door tonight.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was good. RoboCop, though. Bro, with as much as I've seen and read and everything, oh, yes. Please, have at it. I'm totally
It's a
gonna
good
watch
list.
that. Yeah. It
That's
is.
a really good list.
For the most part, it is. Yeah. I think I like this list a little bit better than the first round.
Yeah.
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 All right. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm gonna check that one off.
So something I'm a big fan of, and I know Will is a fan, and Marvin is not a fan. Pee Wee Herman, he's celebrating his 35th anniversary.
I enjoyed Pee Wee Herman as a kid.
Or, well, this is of the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty good. You had Lawrence Fishburne on it.
Yep. As Cowboy Willie.
I think that you son of a.
But yeah, I actually watched that when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, CBS. That was like one of my favorite things.
I got the dates and locations here for you as well, by the way. So there's a Pee Wee anniversary tour, 35th anniversary tour.
Oh my god.
That's what the topic is.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Is it going to be reasonably close that I can go to it?
Oh, baby boy, March 13th, Tampa, Florida.
Oh,
Crap.
wow.
Yep.
I was about to.
Is there a VIP?
Oh, I don't know.
Where you get to meet and greet with
Yeah.
I
Paul
totally
Rubens?
would. I would
Sit
totally,
on Cherry's face?
Yeah. Okay. So
That face that he's making.
he would. I would totally
That
go
was
watch
so perfect.
watch the show live.
Okay, so Marvin, now you know how it feels when you make a funny face and you get us.
Oh, that's so great.
Oh no!
Starting February 14th next year. It starts in Portland.
Oh my god!
Then they hit Seattle, Denver, Salt Lake City, LA, San Francisco, San Diego, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Atlanta, Tampa, Coral Springs, just in case we miss one, Chicago, Minneapolis, Detroit, New York, Philly, Boston, and Washington, D.C.
So check this out. Considering he didn't come here on his last tour
Yeah.
that he did like 10 years ago when he was kind of like reviving his stage show.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm totally going to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and actually go to this too.
Yeah, I'm going.
March, yeah. Yeah, that'll be a good time.
Wait, March 1.
March 13th.
I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Yeah.
I'm 10
right.
days in at that point. I got to get through that before the 28th.
Each tour date will be
30th.
accompanied by a screening of the film Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh my god, one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yep. Which marked the directorial debut for Tim Burton. The first major motion picture credit for Danny Elfman, followed by live behind-the-scenes stories from Rubens himself.
Nice.
Not only that movie
Yeah.
is hilarious.
I want to ask
It
him
is.
about his porn theater experience.
Tickets will go on sale Friday, December 13th.
Don't be rude, Marvin. Come
All right.
on.
If you're going, I'll go.
Yeah.
This Friday, tickets go on sale at
How much are tickets?
at 10 a.m. Don't know
Oh,
yet,
no.
but let's keep an eye out.
The 13th
Yep, this Friday.
of March is when it happens, you said.
how-
Right?
Yeah, March 13th is
Okay,
the actual show.
so how close do you want to get? Because I would attempt like crazy close.
Yeah,
for this.
let's see the cost. That's what's going to dictate for me.
At least it's a Friday.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
this Friday, I think I'm supposed to be at work at 10. I might be late.
Nah, you'll be there. You got your phone. You'll
I
be
mean,
able to book.
I managed to score the Elton John tickets pretty easy.
That's
so,
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I mean,
That'd be
this-
crazy if this like sold out way quick, because it doesn't even say what arena. Oh no, at the Tampa Theater.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
my
small
God.
theater.
Yeah, it is.
That sucks.
That's gonna
That's a
fill
small
up.
But it'll be
theater.
amazing.
Yeah. That's
Good
gonna
luck.
fill up.
And you know what? The Jay and Silent Bob thing that they had there at the Tampa Theater, it
Yeah.
had like a 1 or 2 nights. That sold out.
Damn.
That sold out, and not only that, the meet and greets for Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes were like over $700,
Ooh,
which I thought was crazy. That's a lot.
that is a lot.
But yeah,
Yeah, this will be a Friday thing. We'll give it a shot.
It's got to happen.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. All right, well,
Yeah,
we'll get to see.
I'm
If we
looking
get to see,
forward to spending more money. Yay,
if we get to see Pee Wee.
dude! Okay, so this is like one of those important things to me. Like,
Yeah.
like you remember I said that I pretty much got emotional.
Yeah, man. I get emotional too.
Emotional at the Ghostbusters, the firehouse. This
Yeah.
is like one of those big
Yeah,
things
yeah.
for me.
I still want to see the firehouse.
Yeah, so bad.
Dude, be
Remember,
prepared
when they
because
put
you're
it-
just gonna break out. In
When
tears.
they
I
put it
know.
up for sale, like I really like. I would have, if I was in a better position financially, I would have totally tried to get the firehouse because they did. They put it up for sale. Remember, nobody wanted it for a while. It just laid around abandoned.
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Idiots.
good for them too that they were the first responders or whatever with the 9/11 and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
What the heck happened here?
So we also got some posters. We're going to be getting into the last thing. The last thing I want to do is talk about the big one.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys know the big one.
I'm about to say we can skip this thing and we can just jump right into these
you
because
know
there's a
what?
lot going on here.
Because I don't care about that. I don't care
Yeah,
about the posters.
me either.
So listeners, we were going to discuss about Rise of Skywalker, the posters for it.
Yeah.
It definitely needs a Drew Strutson.
They suck.
Is that how you say his name? Struzan?
I have no idea.
The guy that did the
original artwork, right?
that did like the posters. He did like the originals as well as the special edition posters.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how to pronounce it.
Well, they definitely
Dry
should
sand.
have they definitely should have got with him to make a good poster.
Yeah.
because he makes awesome posters. He even made them for like the Thing and stuff. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make a poster of my thing.
I'm sure it would look just like the John Carpenter's The Thing poster.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I almost
with the
cursed.
prisms.
I almost dropped an F-bomb. That's messed up. Is
Either way, the guy does good work, and I think Disney missed an opportunity to pay him a lot of money to make an awesome poster.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But
Did everyone see all of these trailers? By
I
the
did
way,
not.
I did.
I'm only looking forward to one.
Are we gonna magic this real quick?
Do we have to? Do we have to?
Yes. Yeah. And that's magic. So that's the way that works.
Yep.
it's magic.
The magic just happened,
You know.
and
We should
well,
we should come up with a sound for that, a chime or something for magic.
yeah, dude.
Hold on, let's
Do
see.
you have something that sounds 80s-ish? Something from 1984, maybe?
It's a little too Reading Rainbow, a little older. We've got that. Those are our digital hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
All right, so we I just viewed some trailers,
yeah.
and well, I guess the first one we'll talk about is Free Guy.
Yay! Free Guy starring Rhino Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds.
You know what? No,
Judge Reinhold.
Okay, so knowing Ryan Reynolds, he would probably welcome that name.
Yeah, Rhino Reynolds.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he would probably enjoy
I think
that.
you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd probably put about it on
on his anything.
on his Instagram and
Yeah.
Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, all of it.
And then
Rhino Reynolds.
and then wind up tagging Hugh Jackman. on
I'll
it,
tweet
too.
it. So you know what's funny is that the poster for that movie for Free Guy, the internet photoshopped it with Hugh Jackman standing
Yes,
in its
I
place.
saw that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, which is cool because of the back and forth that those two guys have, which I
And-
think is hilarious.
You know, I'm still hoping that he makes it happen with a Wolverine and Deadpool,
And Deadpool?
somewhere, some kind of scene somewhere.
Yeah,
It would be fun.
yeah. I mean, I think they're good enough friends from what it looks
Yeah,
like.
but Hugh Jackman keeps refusing to do it, and then the day that happens is the day we know hell freezes over.
No, I think he'll end
Or
up like
Hellboy gets a sequel to the new one.
and then David Harbour's like, "What?
oh no.
He's
I
like,
gotta
I'm Red
do that
Guardian
again?"
now. Can't do it, guys.
So this trailer was set to the Mariah Carey's
Mariah Carey.
Sweet Fantasy, right? Or Fantasy. Yeah.
Which I tie that to the first Rush Hour film.
Yeah, every time.
With the girl
you
singing
can't
in
help
the
but
car.
picture a little
yeah.
girl singing in the car. Yeah. The idea here is that he's an NPC initially. I guess
Right.
essentially, not initially.
Nope, just a background character.
And who decides to Wreck-It Ralph, pretty much, right? He decides to kind of step into the game, even though he's not supposed to.
Which is interesting because I thought I actually thought that this was a comic book.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking like a Last Action Hero type idea.
Yeah.
Which I guess it could be.
Yeah, and
But no, I was thinking it was a comic book. That was my initial thoughts.
And I bookmarked the wrong spot. It was when he got hit by the cars or whatever. Then I'm like, what is he, like an NPC or something? Like
Loteria is a Mexican board game of chance.
And this episode's sponsored by the Mexican board game of chance. The Taqueria. We're keeping that in there. You know that, right? That goes nowhere.
So I speak next to no Spanish, and I'm going to order that.
We've lost Marvin. Marvin's gone.
I mean, I'm going to order one for everybody here.
That's what it is. Good job, Marvin. What was this episode brought to you by?
It was the Mexican board game of chance.
The Mexican board game of chance.
Yeah.
Marvinia.
Wow.
They're an unofficial sponsor, but just wait.
That was today's Google Doodle.
Yeah.
A Google
Is that-
Doodle.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I didn't know there was audio associated with it.
They got us.
Interesting.
So I just see beans flying around, and all of a sudden it hit me with that.
Taqueria.
So does this thing really exist?
Yes.
Okay.
I was like, what is this little icon? Because I have the customized Google page.
Uh-huh.
And I clicked on it, and then it took me, okay, it's the Google Doodle. And I hit it, and that's what it was.
They got you.
Boy, did they.
Yep. Let's go ahead and we're going to podcast image swap that.
Oh, man.
So I actually
seconds.
thought Free Guy looked okay.
Yeah.
But it didn't really make me laugh
Gotcha.
at all. Like, it looks entertaining. It looks like something I might like, but I didn't think it looked funny.
Okay.
Eh.
I thought it looked entertaining. It looked like a better version of what Gamer was trying to be.
Yeah, and I mean, we can all hope it's as good as Gamer.
Yeah.
Because it's such a good movie. We all love that movie. I know Marvin's got 4 copies. I have 5 copies. Yeah. Will has 52 copies of it. I mean, it's such a good film. I actually got it in 3D, Blu-ray 3D, 4K.
No. Not true. All fake.
The 5-hour version of that film.
I don't. It's an interesting concept. Enough for live action or whatever. I think I'll get some entertainment out of it as long as they keep it at like an hour and a half.
So since
let's not hit 2 hours.
I mean, getting back to being serious though on it. I think it would probably be a better version of Gamer.
Yeah,
I agree with.
But I thought Gamer, he was like an actual criminal.
Yeah,
and he was just being controlled.
Right.
It's that same video game control. Yeah, I think it kind of runs the same.
I saw it more as Lego
circles.
movie.
Lego.
Yeah, he was just an NPC in the Lego movie. He was just like, I'm just a background guy. Everything is awesome.
And I want to be in the front.
Yeah. I mean, and it looks good.
We'll see. That's Willie with an IE, by the way.
It just didn't make me laugh. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So, I have not seen the first season of this. You guys are going to have to discuss it a little bit.
All right.
But The Boys. The Boys has a new trailer out. The Amazon show.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Which I'm going to watch it. I just haven't yet.
Yeah.
It's sort of like you and Watchmen.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. There, but it's just the world.
Yeah.
Marvin, you saw the trailer for this, right?
Yeah.
And I think you read up a little bit on season 2 as well.
I think so.
I'm excited for this, and I think the trailer does a great job of kind of picking up hey, this is where we left off at. And the trailer doesn't give you much.
No.
It kind of shows you where season 1 ended.
Yes.
And then from there, as the music starts to go, then it just shows you how gruesome, right, The Boys is overall.
Yeah.
Someone's head gets ripped in half. People are getting shot, blown up. There's just, it's splatters of blood everywhere.
So this is one reason why I didn't watch the second trailer.
Yeah.
Or the trailer for the second season.
Yeah.
I mean, not seeing the first, I'm like, how much would I get out of it?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just pointing out, I think, to you yet again that hey, it's still the boys.
It's
Yeah.
still, it's still over the top violent, which the first trailer showed that too.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued. There was an article I read. What's this main dude's name? The Superman knockoff?
Carl Urban.
No, not that one.
No.
No.
I wanted to say Major Glory, but no, that's from Dexter's Lab.
Homelander, that's what it is. They give you a little bit more insight as to Homelander. At least in the article that I was reading, I guess there's a scene that you had already watched in season 1 that they add just a few more seconds to in season 2, and it completely changes the dynamic of what you saw before. And so I'm very interested to see what they put together.
That's actually a very cool idea.
Yeah.
I enjoy when they do things like that. It's sort of like how they did it in Spider-Man 3. You find out about Sandman and he stole Uncle Ben's car.
So yeah, The Boys
Oh,
season 2 is pretty awesome.
But I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But these other 2 trailers,
Yeah.
we'll save the best one for last, right?
Right.
So let's go ahead and talk the other one.
We're going to talk about Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
1984.
Or
Yeah.
Wonder Woman
I think
84. It's just 84.
I think
right?
they're
Yeah.
just calling it Wonder Woman 84. Yeah.
The trailer looked cool.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. And I know it's something I complain about on other things. It's manipulative and everything else.
Yep.
But man,
I'm glad you said it.
But it looks very fun. I love the music and I like the way it's styled at the very beginning.
Yeah. So, and Marvin, go ahead. I'll let you say what you were going.
It didn't really do much for me.
Yeah.
I was like, this is okay. The music's cool, but
Yeah. So, and here I am, right where
It's one of those things like whenever I see something set in the past,
Yeah.
it touches on that.
it touches him.
That
it does.
yeah, that longing for my past, like
Nostalgia.
like the
It just pulls on that thread.
whole nostalgia type of feel. For example, Captain Marvel. That's my favorite part of Captain Marvel is the fact that it's set in the 90s.
Yeah.
And it, kind of brings a smile on my face. It's not a great movie, but
Yeah.
I
No, I
really
agree.
like that aspect of it.
I get that. And so here's where like I agree with like what you're saying, right? I like the way that the trailer was set up. The way that it was cut together, the music is a huge thing. What's this old school song, Video Killed the Radio Star or
Yeah.
whatever, right? Like
Yeah.
I love that song. And no matter what it pops up on, like I can't help but smile because I think that song's amazing. And so it doesn't matter what's happening on screen. I'm just all like, man, I love this song. Wait, what am I watching? This is a Twilight highlight reel? Oops.
And that's the thing is that, I mean, if we're really being honest on it, a lot of the music and stuff from the 80s was not great, but it's one of the... No. But I'm saying, though, that it's a lot of stuff that we listen to and stuff like that. And and like, how it makes you feel great when you hear it.
Yeah. I get that.
That's not the song. It's not Video Killed the Radio Star.
What?
No,
Is that the song you're thinking
No,
of?
no,
Oh.
that's not the song in this trailer.
No,
I'm just
but-
I'm just
you're
pointing
saying
that song out
it-
in general.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Just like Aha and Take On Me.
Yeah.
Oh
that
my
song.
God, dude. The one from Deadpool 2?
Where
don't even
did they do
remember
that? Oh, where they did all slow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, when that happened, I remember like I was in the
Yeah.
theater like, oh my God, I love this.
Yeah, it's amazing. And if you watch the actual live video of them performing it,
Yeah.
it's fantastic, man.
Now I want to watch Deadpool too because I forgot that was even in there.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. But then right, I've watched the trailer a couple times, and this is where like I'm with you, Marvin, where there's nothing in the movie itself that excites me.
No.
Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like when I paid attention to everything that was actually happening on there, because at first the music kicked on and I was all like, oh, this is awesome. This is
Yeah.
actually really well done, the way that they put it together. But then I watched the trailer again and I'm like, I really still don't care about what the hell is going on to Wonder Woman or in her life.
And that's probably one of the big issues. I'm going to go and see this. It's going to be similar to Captain Marvel where I'm like, oh yeah, I really like this aspect of it, and the movie is probably going to let me down, but I thought the trailer was well done. So
Yeah. So I mean, their marketing's on point, I guess essentially is what it is.
Oh, yeah. It did get pushed back like a year.
it did, but
So it better be on point.
But I even like the how it said WW84 at the end, and you had the scan lines and stuff. I thought it was cool. And I think we can all agree that Pedro Pascal looks very strange in the movie.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
The hair, the facial prosthetics, the makeup.
He looks awkward.
He looks strange.
Yeah.
But maybe he's supposed to.
Doctor
Maybe it's a plot point. Right?
Maybe. I'm wondering if all of a sudden he rips the prosthetics off whenever he turns into a whatever.
I forgot
they call
who
it.
it said he was, but
Yeah.
oh, look at this.
He went
looks
up.
kind of Trumpish in this picture.
And that's.
You just share that. Is that on Discord? No, that's
No.
in our thread. Cool.
Yeah.
Go. Let me pull
And I think maybe that might be some of the joke, too.
Maybe. Doesn't it?
No, I just saw the.
The other thing?
There's total
Stupid.
prosthetics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I sent this to you guys earlier. when I
No.
saw it. Yeah, I saw that. That's ridiculous.
It's pretty good. But
Oh no.
So dumb.
Oh
But anyway, I want to get into the one I've been waiting to talk about.
yes.
Ghostbusters
Let's do this.
Afterlife.
Let's do this.
Known as Ghostbusters 3, even though it's a reboot. It's a reboot, Quill.
Ghostbusters 3, I'm feeling so free.
Oh baby. All right. So Ghostbusters 3.
Ghostbusters 3, I gotta pee.
Written
been
and
drinking a lot
directed
of water.
by what's his
Jason
name?
Reitman.
Randy Watson. Yeah, him.
James Wan.
Yeah.
Trench sequence.
Whole thing is a trench sequence.
Jason Reitman. All right. So
Yes.
written and directed by Jason Reitman, starring what's his name from Stranger
Finn
Things?
Wolfhard.
Yeah,
Wolf's
him
Goldbane.
from It. Finn's Wolfhard.
If he's listening, he should definitely change his name to that.
Wolf's Goldbane?
Finn's
Yeah.
Wolfhard. Gotcha.
No, what Marvin said.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I like
gotcha,
Wolf's
gotcha.
Goldbane.
Yeah,
Wolf's
yeah,
Goldbane.
yeah.
Nice.
Paul Rudd. Carrie Coon.
And
Which-
still hot. And all of the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it based off of Paul Rudd and Carrie Coon being in it.
Yeah,
But,
Carrie Coon's hot.
the trailer, I got to be honest with you guys,
Did nothing for you?
it did not really do it for me.
Didn't do anything for you?
No.
Really?
No, and that's
But
the
yet
thing.
Wonder Woman did.
and that's
Interesting.
that's the thing is that
I felt more excited about that.
I
than-
feel like I'm being probably too hard on the movie.
Already. So I'm
and it actually pains me.
you,
as it should.
honestly, you know how the music for Wonder Woman got you, like kind of excited for it, like
Sure.
smile across the face. You know what? So the trailer started off. What's this movie where you like they couldn't make any noise whatsoever?
A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place, right? So a lot of the beginning of the trailer reminded me of A Quiet Place, right?
Yeah.
Like that type of creepy, just the angles or whatever. I was all like, oh, this looks kind of familiar. But sweet baby Jesus, by the time it led up to the Ectomobile, like
Ecto
with
one.
the sirens going off,
It has a very distinct siren.
power sliding around the corner, and
that-
the
yeah.
photon stream like ripping into the building,
The worst part about it though is that
I could have
it's-
screamed.
Yeah, but it's like way too CG looking, the entire thing, and
No, I don't think the car does. I mean, the
But
Proton
Wonder Woman
does.
was not.
and Slimer. Yeah,
And
but,
that is totally slimy.
Yeah, but-
they didn't show enough
but-
for you to know for
but-
sure, but that's totally slimy.
yeah, but Slimer, that little like second clip,
Yeah.
half-second clip, you can tell he's CG,
Yeah.
like full on CG. I would have loved to have them, do it
the
old
same.
school,
The same.
They
well,
attempt to
definitely
do it old school.
because and granted, I know you guys don't hate this movie or whatever, but the Ghostbusters.
I never saw it, so I can't really say.
Whatever the heck.
Ghostbusters, you've never seen it?
The new one.
The one with the
The
SNL
Wonder Woman
crew,
Ghostbusters?
the
Yeah.
SNL cast Ghostbusters.
And the
Like the
ghost-
monster design there was actually like on point. Like you can actually see some of those look like practical effects, touched up with
And
CG
mind
or
you,
whatever.
this is still like early trailers.
Yeah.
It is. So,
Yeah.
granted, this is probably more of a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
Yep.
This isn't Carrie Coon in her full glory.
Yeah.
Leftovers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't call her that. That's a little disrespectful, but okay.
She's not a leftover.
Not to me.
She's a good person. She's such a good person.
No, I mean, I'm going to have to reserve judgment on the movie until I actually see the movie. I'm going to have to not be led by these trailers.
Yeah.
Because what I see with this trailer, we're going to have a movie that's going to be like 65% of the kids just learning of their lineage and heritage
I don't think so.
And
I think this movie's
and
going to have
Paul
over a 2-hour
and
runtime.
Paul Rudd is going to steer the ship and be like, "Hey guys," but yet he's not going to know a whole lot himself, so hilarity is going to ensue.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that it's like small town. I would have loved to have it been in the city, and it looks like they're moving from New York or somewhere at the very beginning of the trailer.
Yeah, out to the podunk nowhere.
Yeah, so now they're going to destroy the town, so it all feels small scale compared to the apocalypse of the first
what's
film.
happening.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
But the trailer, I watched it like 5 times, and it didn't give me the same feeling that the Force Awakens trailer gave me.
Okay.
Like
When you first actually got excited for it.
Like I legitimately with the Force Awakens, I got goosebumps when I was watching that.
Oh, nice.
And and then when I saw the actual movie, it was great. And then when I watched it again, and that's where I noticed that's where where the
you lost
seam
joy.
showed for me,
Gotcha.
And so I'm a huge Ghostbusters nut. I mean, that's one of my absolute favorite things from childhood.
Busted.
It's one of my absolute favorite things from my childhood, and that's why I did get a little bit emotional when I saw the firehouse and everything. And I'm guessing we're not going to get to see a lot of that, if at all, in this one. And I know that this is going to lead up into a completely new Ghostbusters series if it's successful.
I think you're right as well. The foot on the car, isn't that is that Gozer? No, not
That was one of the demon dogs.
Yeah.
the
one
demon
of the
dog, right?
dogs,
That
yeah.
is what it was. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot.
The thing,
Did you notice the name of the
Echo
name of the farm? Shandor.
no.
No, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
is
I was really picking things apart,
Yeah.
like in the trailer.
I didn't
was really watching.
I mean, I know when they showed it or whatever, I didn't note it.
Yeah,
or anything like
the
that.
Evo Shandor or whatever.
Is that what that is?
Uh-huh.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
And that was like the cult leader or whatever
Really?
that would have been tied into the first Ghostbusters film.
Carpathian? No, that's not from the Carpathian.
No, the first
that
one.
was the second
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, it would have been in the first one.
Gotcha.
Which, I mean, they only touch on that stuff. It's fleshed out more in the Ghostbusters, the video game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they literally wind up going to hell
Yeah, that's right.
at the
I
end of the
remember
game,
reading
which
about
is
that.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Oops.
Sorry. I mean, the game's more or less based off of the third script that didn't get made, which was Ghostbusters Hellbent or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
What were you?
But I was saying the thing that I noticed, it didn't have. I'm not saying it's not going to be like a comedy, because the original Ghostbusters is a comedy.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
This didn't give me a lot of that vibe.
Yeah, no, this one was definitely darker.
Yeah.
But the first one, though, I mean, I remember being a little freaked out by the opening of the first one.
Yeah. It did that, but there was a lot of comedy still throughout.
I don't think any of the ads focused on the comedy though. Initially, I think they were trying to sell it like
Did they?
spooky
I
or
don't know.
whatever,
It's been a
and
while.
then
And ads were different back then.
yeah, they were. But I think that first movie did it right. It started off like, oh my god, look what's coming, and then after that, it was just all like, hey, just a normal day in the city.
Yeah,
you know?
well, I mean, like the first one too, like when the librarian, when she's like, shh,
Yeah.
yeah, and then you see it. I mean, yeah, it was. You see it later. I mean, it
was good.
was kind of spooky.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was creepy,
I
but the
love those
first one
movies.
was definitely more comedy than anything.
It was. It was. But this trailer does. It comes off a little bit darker. It seems like they're, like at least that was intentional. But like I said, man, Ecto-1 blazing across the cornfield, that to me looked more CG than the other thing. But I was okay with it. But once that thing's power sliding through the town,
Yeah.
and it's tearing up the sign and everything, I was like, yeah. And it was the siren. Just hearing that, I was all like, yes, this is what I'm looking forward to.
Based off of what I saw, though, I'm willing to accept that it's not like my Ghostbusters, like the way Marvin said about the turtles and how the different interpretations and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be things there.
But
I
at
mean,
least
because
this is tied to the original
Well,
versus the other one not being tied.
but I mean, there was little nods in the Bay films, to the other.
But this is supposedly directly related to the original.
Open your mind a little bit to what I'm saying.
Breathe.
There was little there was little nods to things in the Michael Bay films.
But it's
and the
not a
Platinum
direct
Dune-
sequel
I know,
from the
but
original.
I'm willing to accept that it's not, my
I'm just
Ghostbusters
saying,
3, that it's for a
it's
new generation.
It's a little bit different because this is a direct sequel. Bah! I'm just saying. It's a direct sequel.
He's standing on his 4 toes and he's not budging.
It is, but it's still going to be a reboot quill. I mean, this is designed to be a franchise launcher.
Harold Ramis is not around, unfortunately.
Yeah, that sucks.
No, but his suit's around. We saw that.
I say the previous all-female cast one is more like the Michael Bay film.
Yeah, I mean, I actually can agree with that off of what I saw of it.
Yeah. Because there were nods. There were a lot of stuff there to kind of say, oh, yeah, that's like the original.
So, just out of curiosity, did Leslie Jones comment on the trailer coming out?
Uh-oh.
I don't think she has the internet. I don't know if she's working or not right now.
Oh, that's right, because she dropped out of
she
SNL
left
as well.
SNL.
Yeah. She does like the voiceover work for the AT&T commercials. So.
Does she?
She does.
That's crazy.
I believe that's her. It sounds like her. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny that she put out that tweet and said that it was disrespectful that they weren't continuing the Answer the Call universe.
Yeah. Sorry, sugar.
I mean,
well.
It's kind of disrespectful that you make a reboot and it doesn't acknowledge the original. And
it does. At the end of it, they go, "Who's Gozer?"
Seriously, they say that?
Yeah, after the credits.
Oh my god!
On the original? Oh, on the remake?
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm gonna have to discuss on Adam Analyze's Ghostbusters in general, like 1 and 2. Yeah. So you know what that means?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to watch Answer the Call because I'm gonna do like a franchise rundown.
Do it.
I did peg James who the girl is like immediately. As soon as the thing starts, like I know exactly who you are.
Egon's daughter or granddaughter.
Yeah.
And the thing is that I can see that. Mm-hmm. I can see that, and it's gonna be, I guess, the word to describe it would be like cute that she's gonna like follow in his footsteps.
That totally reminds me of Star Trek, by the way. The newer one where he stole the car and drives it off the
Mustang.
He's listening to Beastie Boys.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm James Tiberius Kirk.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, we want to get into that. I like that opening to Star Trek.
I didn't hate it. I just remember that stuck out with me.
It's like it's cheesy, but it was good.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty mixed on what I saw with Ghostbusters Afterlife.
We'll see. Another trailer in about a month.
So,
but
if they took the song,
but
from the Wonder Woman 84 and put it on there, you'd feel different.
No.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
As
it's power sliding around all up and down the street.
One thing that does worry me about this is because the kids look super young. Mm-hmm. I worry that it's going to have more of the Stranger Things, Goonies influence on the whole story.
I think so. We're good.
I think it will.
I think it's going to, and they're playing off of that.
Yeah.
So it kind of worries me a little bit.
Right now.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see when the final product is here. Like, I'm anticipating it, just not as much after seeing the trailer.
Do we have an actual date, or did it just say?
Just at summer?
Yeah.
If anything, I would have liked this trailer to be like the original Ghostbusters trailer, where it doesn't show you anything.
Yeah,
go in blind a little bit. But then when I saw that, I was actually
like
driving.
Daredevil?
I was actually driving.
July 10th.
When I was driving when I saw when I saw that you sent that, and I should have pulled over to watch it, but no, I was watching it while I was driving. Like I was pretty excited. By the way, if anybody's listening, I did pull over.
He dead pulled over.
Over.
I pulled over.
Oh wow.
I was there like,
what an ass.
Hey, I had to make sure that it was just a fart, not something else.
Yeah. True.
More of that.
But
that's it. I think that's everything we got. All right. You guys have anything else to add on to that?
I think I added enough content.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we've been going for what, 4 hours now?
Close
Feels
enough.
like a very long time. We're at an hour and 37.
Oh,
holy
not
cow!
Bad.
Yeah.
Wow, we hit it hard. Thank you so much for hosting, Adam. I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Let us know what trailer you're more hyped for, and if you've got anything negative to
Wonder
say,
Woman 84,
or Free Guy, or what was the other one?
I enjoyed the Free Guy trailer.
The boys. boys.
I was gonna say you didn't comment too much on that one.
I was doing stuff on the internet.
I know.
Yeah.
We've lost him. But you can do all of that over at inouronestopinion.com. And Will, you can always find me on Twitter at KryptonsWill.
I am Marvin, the Artful Gent. You can find me at BuddyTalksPodcast.com. And sometimes doing Smash Brothers commentary.
Oh.
And you are the Artful Gent.
I am the Artful Gent. I already said that.
I know, but
He makes
AdamAnalyze.com.
your handles.
Yeah.
Got 2 handles.
Nah, they can go to the Buddy Talks podcast.
Yeah, all my other stuff is there.
Everything.
It's all on BuddyTalksPodcast.com.
Meh.
Anyway, yeah, Adam. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram.
Damn right.
At Adam_analyzes, AdamAnalyzes.com, all that good stuff.
AdamAnalyze.com.
I'm not harmonizing. Oh, I like that. How I just like that just like stopped you guys. That was good.
Good job. Good
It
job.
just
Indeed.
stopped. I mean,
We're-
yeah, you guys are in the same wavelength.
Yeah.
There we go.
We were crossing the streams.
Is that magnetic?
No.
Streams have already been crossed once. I
Solid.
don't know if we can cross the streams
We
again.
can cross them as many times as we want.
All right.
Yeah.
We should
love it.
go.
All right. Thanks,
All right.
guys. We'll see you next week. Marvin's hosting.
Who's Gozer?
Are you sure you don't want to host, Willie? That's your reaction? That's what you had to tell me?
I'm about to drop the F-bomb.
If
Don't be a...
You
All right.
bitch.
if anyone's wondering, Will just crapped his pants.
Yep. Bye.